Hey guys and dolls, so today's video is a dramatic green smoky eye. This is kind of a classic way to do a smoky eye. Obviously there's like a million ways to do a smoky eye, but probably the most classic way to do it is to do a darker color here at the bottom and then fade it up to a lighter color. This is clearly a very colorful smoky eye. I chose to do green because, you know, St. Patrick's Day. So I went full Monty with the green nails, green jewelry, even my nose ring is green. Not that you can see because it's like this big. But I used some of my new shadows from MAC. I also used a few things that I don't know how easy they are to come by, like this Sebastian Trucco palette. I love this thing. So if you love highlight colors that have kind of like, it's not duochrome, but it's just a really strong frost of like a bright gold, pink, or whatever. Love it. I love it, love it, love it. If you really like that, I think this is definitely worth the investment. I think it's $20 or something on eBay. I'll go ahead and put a link to the seller that I bought it from. And I used this one from Tarantino. It's called Tokyo Hardcore. This is, I think, discontinued. It's only $10 on the Sephora website. And it used to be $19, so I don't know. I don't know why I haven't used this before. Do you see all that little glitter? It's amazing. That's pretty much all I have to say about the look. I hope that you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and if you'd like to learn how to get this look, just keep watching. So I'm starting this out by using Urban Decay Primer Potion. Ooh, it's turned around. And this is just an eyeshadow primer. It prevents creasing and makes all the eyeshadows go on more intense. So today we're going to actually work kind of like from the bottom up. This is a really dark smoky eye where it's a little bit, the deepest tone is on the lid. This is really good for people who have a prominent lid or mono lid or anything like that because it gives you a nice fade, and it's one of the easiest ways to do a smoky eye. So I'm going to start by applying a base shadow or base liner all on my lash line and also tight lining my eye. And then apply it all over the lower part of the lid. Don't go all the way up to the crease though, because you're just going to smudge it out. I'm going to take my pinky finger and just smudge out the edges of that. Doesn't have to be perfect since we're putting shadow all over it, but you just want to kind of gently fade out. So applying the dark liner all over the lid just acts as a little bit of a base, and it's going to make Humid, the next shadow, come out just that much brighter. Taking MAC's Humid eyeshadow and a flat shader brush like this. And I'm just going to pat that shadow all over the lower part of my lid. And then also using a little bit of side-to-side motions just to make sure it's all smooth. And then I'm just going to lightly take that above where I have the concentration of the black shadow, really just taking it all over where I can feel my eyeball, right up to my socket but not onto the socket line. This next shadow is called Tokyo Hardcore by Tarantino. It has this cute little packaging here. And I'm using a blending brush from Revlon. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this shadow. This shadow is kind of interesting. It's a warm chartreuse, and it has these multicolored, like teeny tiny sparkles. I'm going to take this right along the edge in these rocking motions, as I like to say. Rock it in your socket, or windshield wiper, whatever works for you. And what it's going to do is it's going to blend out the dark green while applying this in the crease and creating kind of a mossy kind of chartreuse. I don't know. It makes sense in my head. Just use these big windshield wiper motions. La la la. Then if you need to, pick up a little bit of Humid with the fluffy brush, just to blend the two together a little better out here. And I'm going to go back with a bit more of that chartreuse and just take it up a little bit higher. Once I get Tokyo Hardcore up as far as I want it, I'm just taking my blending brush, wiping off a little of the color on a towel or whatever, clean towel, and then I'm just going to angel kiss it with the brush around the edge just to soften it up a bit. So the next item of business is a highlight. Now I want to use something really frosty and delicious like this right here. So I'm using my Sebastian Trucco Angel Face palette. It was this one where it's like all the pastel shades that have like different highlight effects. So this one's kind of a greeny gold. Anything that you have like that will work just perfect. I'm going to start at the arch right here. And then I'm going to just share the love with the rest of the highlight area. And then I'm going to kind of drag it down a bit onto where we had Tokyo Hardcore. So I went ahead and put all my foundation on and stuff, and now I'm going to tightline my lower waterline. Super exciting stuff. Alright, and now to prevent the waterline liner from traveling and ending up all over my face, I'm going to take a little bit of black eyeshadow and just really gently press it over the liner to set it. So I'm going to add a pop of green on the lower lash line. I'm going to use another one of my Urban Decay 24/7 pencils. This one's in Graffiti. And what I like to do is just kind of gently stretch right here. It's not really the best thing to do to your eye, but it's the easiest way for me to draw my inner corner because of the shape of my eye. So I just kind of place my finger on my nose and it slightly stretches the skin. I'm just going to take that liner right up there to the end of the shadow. I'm going to add a little bit of humid over Graffiti. And I did too much on this side. Q-tips are your friends. So this look is pretty awesome as it is, but I do want to add some false lashes. So these are number 35s. They're a black brown. I like that they are longer in the center here. It's going to give my eyes a more wide-eyed effect because they're not super heavy. They're kind of sparse and they're longer in the center here. So let me go ahead and pop them on and I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little blush. I'm going to use this right here. This is Pink Cult from the Genius collection. And I'm just going to kind of contour with it a little bit actually. Draw myself a little line and blend it out. And then over that, I'm going to put a little bit of this Cargo blush. This is called the Blu-ray High Definition Makeup. So I'm just putting that right there on the apples of my cheeks to kind of give me a little glow. Okay, so now I need to add some kind of a lip color. I'm just going to wear Money Honey. So this is a Dazzle Gloss, just like lip gloss, whatever. Very glittery. And that's pretty much it for this green smoky eye video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Remember to be vintage or tacky, just be yourself.